Dyson. Sorry, I'm doing a thing. Dyson Sphere Program. God, it feels weird. I don't usually stream after I get home from work. Alright, that should do that. Streamlabs, come on. The music still sounds really loud on my end. It's like, it's such epic music. Also, can we just appreciate how nice this looks? God, that's loud. It was at 75% when I first started the game. Also, any settings I'm missing? Ambient occlusion. I kind of want that. Miscellaneous gameplay. I have never touched this game once in my life, so I have no clue what to expect. I am on another level of tired. Alright, let's start a new game. This is apparently it's like a automation game like Satisfactory or Factorio. I've played a bit of Satisfactory. I really enjoy Satisfactory. I don't have Factorio. I want to get Factorio. The thing with automation games is they make me so paranoid about everything. It's like, what if this thing isn't efficient enough? What if this isn't efficient enough? By the way, for those that do not know, a Dyson sphere is a theoretical construction where a sphere is built completely surrounding a star, and the sphere is able to harness all of the energy of that star. There are like tier or types, civilization types. It's called the Kardashev scale. A type 1 civilization, we aren't even a type 1 civilization yet. There is a type 1 civilization called a planetary civilization, can use and store all the energy available on its planet. We're not even able to do that yet. A type 2 civilization is called a stellar civilization and can use and control energy at the scale of its planetary system. I just got a text. I don't know how old that text is because it's a text telling me to park across the street when I get home. I have been home for an hour. A type 3 civilization is called a galactic civilization, can control energy at the scale of its civilization or of its entire host galaxy. A type 4 civilization is called a universal civilization, can control energy at the scale of its entire host universe. And a type Omega or type V civilization, or type 5, is called a multi-universal civilization. I've not seen that one. Is that a new one? Is that a new theoretical one they added? It may be able to, can create energy at the scale of multiple universes and may be able to create universes. Can we so if anyone's ever seen Gurren Lagann, they go through this entire list. Theoretically. Like, within this course of 24 episodes. At the current time, humanity has not yet reached a Type 1 civilization. If humans increase their energy consumption at an average rate of 3% each year, they may attain Type 1 status in 100 to 200 years. Type 2 in a few thousand, Type 3 in 100,000 or to a million. But, whatever. Let's just start a new game. Oh god, I have to... Oh, there's actually... Oh lord, you actually have to do something here. What is it? M-type star? K-type... I don't know what any of this is. Is there like a tutorial I'm missing here? Huh. Started a fucking black hole. cannot... Oh, you cannot change start system. Okay. So it seems no matter what you do, you always start on a G type. I wonder if each... Yeah, each galaxy seems to have at least one of each of these. Resource multiplier, number of stars. Oh. Huh. Oh no, this is the amount on each, on the thing. Interesting. Can I type something in? That doesn't seem to have made one. 420. That's 520. 420. 69. Ha ha ha. Oh. Let's try to find one where everything seems to actually be connected in some way. For the most part. Like that one. That one seems nice. Everything's kind of clustered close together. Alright. Start game. Oh, hello. Can I move?
Welcome.
Holy, there's a voice.
Universe. You may find it's different from our homeland. Should you be able to adapt to the laws of physics in a short time, I am your advisor and will help you through this mission.
Holy. That's really cool. So am I going to be building a Dyson Sphere around that?
Everything here is yours. As one of Cosmo and the pioneer of the Dyson Sphere Program, you will explore this cluster step by step. By using the resources here to construct the Dyson Sphere to provide energy for the center brain to maintain homeland, starting from scratch. I have chosen a designated planet for you to start the mission, which has necessary resources for initial development. Now please drive the space capsule to the planet.
Oh, I'm in control. I'm assuming it's Saren 3. Oh, okay, I can hold... It moves in the direction of my camera. Okay. So, does this mean I'll be... Oh, I can hold shift to go up. Or space to go up.
Now you are about to reach the designated planet.
Automated landing? Or... Okay. By the way, you can explore the... It's... Like, the planets are small. But you can go around the entire planet, which I thought was a really cool thing when I saw the trailers for this. This game is still in early access, so there's still probably a shit ton of stuff they're going to add. Give me 1 second.
This...
Gotta do one thing that I forgot. Why do I have an O'Charlie's menu over there?
This is Icarus, a lightweight industrial mecha with powerful functionality. You can use the arrow keys or right-click on the destination to control its movement. In this mission, you will manipulate Icarus to travel beyond the stars and create miracles.
I do not like how I have to hold the mouse button or the middle mouse button to do this. This is copper. I don't think that's how copper
now try to
exactly.
Recycle the space capsule. Right-click on it to recycle.
Okay.
You can use the same
there's a
to
thing.
Resources such as trees, gravel, etc.
But sort of.
Meantime,
that's a nice
hold down
effect.
Shift and right-click to give a series of commands.
Okay.
You receive several items after recycling the space capsule. Click the inventory button in the lower right corner of the screen to open the cabin to view them.
Holy Jesus. Universe matrix, artificial stuff. Is all this stuff I can research now? Like in this point in the not in this point in the game, but I mean like in at
You can hold down mouse middle button
yes.
drag to rotate the angle of view, or slide the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
I will look at your inventory. Hydrogen fuel, iron ingot, magnet, and copper ingot. I'm a Gundam. You gonna give me any more information? Oh, here.
Yet you have not unlocked the construction menu, which will be done automatically when complete any technology research. Click the technology tree button at the bottom right of the screen to open the technology tree
When complete.
and activate a research.
Okay, so that's a voice actor, definitely. Unless that's actually like a automated voice, which I don't know if that is. It's hard to tell anymore. But straight up read a typo. This game is made by a Chinese company though, so. T. Electromagnetism Dyson Sphere Program. I wonder if, how many more, like, how far the electronic or the technologies thing will grow. Oh, hey, here we go. A civilization can, as demand for energy will increase to increase in the vast universe. Develop the stars' energy becomes. Okay, it is a bit. They should hire a translator. Let's go. Press during after unlocking Drive Engine 1, you obtain flying ability. Okay. You'll obtain the sailing ability. Okay. I'm going to get some copper. Is there like a certain amount that's in this copper vein? Holy cow, 297,000. 25,000. No, wait. Vein reserves 297,000. Oh no, that's in this entire thing. This one alone has 25,000. This one has 18.9. 9,000. 38,000. Okay, I see how it works. So it's just gonna leave me to figure it out on my own. Data, okay, activate. I need magnetic coil. I don't know what I'm doing. The most basic electromagnetic component, it's very functional. Okay. Do I have E? E for inventory. Okay. I'm on here. Oh, hello.
In the planet view mode, you can hold down the middle mouse button drag, rotate the angle of view, and hold down the right mouse button, drag to roll the angle of view. Press N key to point to the front to the North Pole. In the planet view mode, slide the mouse wheel to enter the star map mode.
What? That's cool. Can I zoom out even? Oh, that's so cool. I love anything that can scale to that degree. Oh, hello, I zoomed in. I am the planet. Where am I? Okay, there we go. I don't know. I hope there's not... Okay, so I slowly gain energy. So my robot has an energy meter, which I generate 80 kilowatts. Burning fuel depletion of energy will restrict all mecha activities. Okay. Okay, this is a thing I can do with my mecha. I feel like the fucking tutorial got messed up when I just neglected to go to the inventory. Statistics, replicator. Smelting facility. Do I do some? What do I do? Okay. Stone. I got some stone. I got logs. I got wood. Got plant fuel. Plant fuel. I will figure this game out. See, here's this thing. But I don't have anything unlocked for that. So I need to make these things, apparently. Magnetic coils, which require copper and magnets. So I have this. I have copper. And I have magnets. Auto-saving. Can I... Do I need a machine for this? Buildings. Components. Wait, okay, here. What if I just do this? Can I produce 10 of them? Oh, okay. That's how you make things. Alright. I have figured it out, the core mechanic. Okay, did I make enough? I didn't know if it... I didn't know if it would let me go above the amount I could make at any given time. Okay. I have researched electromagnetism. A new automatic mining machine, which will automatically collect ores for you. Of course, its capacity is limited. You may wish to transport these materials to a smelting factory or facility immediately or automatically. So unlock the mining machine, a Tesla tower, and a wind turbine. This is a power transmission. This is power or facility. This is... So, make these. Use these to transport them to this. So next would be...
You have created a mining machine to achieve ore collection.
I have not
automation.
created jack shit, bub.
Pick it up from the inventory, or select it on gathering.
I made a
from
mining
construction menu
machine.
to build it.
I also got an organic crystal. High-grade chemical product. Used to produce higher strength crystals with crystal structure. Okay. That's a thing. Okay, these are my build. This is my building menu, I guess. The more veins covered by the mining machine, the faster the mining speed. The same vein can be covered by multiple mining rings, but the more mining rings covered, the faster the consumption. I have one. Can I rotate?
You can use the R key to rotate the mining machine for covering more veins.
Okay, good. It's not
More
okay.
veins covered,
So one of my
faster
things
you-
about Satisfactory was, like, it had keys for snapping to specific spots on the ground, but it was very much like your first building, and then, like, it didn't have, like, a grid to place anything. Like, Factorio, I believe, has, like, the grid. Factorio has a grid that you place things on, and you can very easily line them up. Whereas with Satisfactory, it's very finicky
Floors will be
because
down.
of massively, like, differing
If you
heights.
want to ignore grid snapping, try holding down the shift key.
Oh, I can just ignore grid snapping. Oh, okay, I don't want to do that though. Oh, okay, I see. It's the like that I want. I don't want. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Or I could do that. No, that's 5. This gives me 6. So that seems like the most effective use of it right now. Unless... no. That seems like the most effective. So I'll put it there. And so now I need to build power.
One of your production facilities is not powered. You need to keep it within the power coverage area and supply it with power facilities in order to maintain its normal works.
It says... fuck. Okay, I need to build a wind turbine. I have a wind turbine. Do I have a wind turbine? I have a wind turbine. Okay, so... wait, let me read what this does. Convert wind energy into electrical energy. The actual generation capacity is related to the planet's wind energy ratio. So do I have a statistic for that? Power? Production? Local planet? Dyson Sphere? Don't have any of that shit yet. Wind energy ratio 100%. So 100% of the wind will be turned into energy. So this is the tutorial planet. I understand. By the way, one of the cool things about this is you could just straight up follow the sun if you wanted to. Also, that is Venus. That is not Venus. Fucking Saturn. Jupiter. I do know my planets. I swear. Okay, so I want power to be somewhere, but I also like this. I need to start them all close. I assume I can move them at any point in Can I move you at a point in the future? Can I? Huh. Ha-ha. So I can power myself. I will automatically generate power, but I can also power myself. That is a good thing to know. How the fuck do I move you? I'm not going to move it. Dismantle facility. I'm assuming that won't give me back the materials for it, which kind of sucks. Oh god, that requires things that I don't have. These require things that I can make. And this requires things that I maybe might make? What's the button for replicator? That. Yeah, that's just iron. And to make iron, I need iron ore. To make iron ore, to get iron ore, I have to look around, like over here. Okay. So, in the grand scheme of things, I need both iron and that. I can also make circuit boards, which... oh, that's just iron and copper. Okay, so all the stuff I need to make another facility is here. Okay. Now, see, my big thing is I have no clue where to start putting shit. Does this have a range on it? I'm assuming that's what that circle is. Like, if it's in that circle, it will do that. It will power. So let's just set a thing. Wait. Okay, yeah, that has a very small circle. This one has a slightly larger circle. So let's just put one there. For now. And then I'll put one here.
You have done building the first power transmission
facility. You have done building.
Tesla Tower. It can carry out short-distance wireless power transmission and expand the power supply area of the power grid. Click on it to view the current power grid information.
And then I'll put you there.
Wind turbine.
And you're connected there.
Your first power grid. Not all power facilities has its power supply.
And you're connected.
Use the Tesla Tower to extend the area of the power grid.
I did. I used the Tesla Tower to expand the grid. Oh, it's at 100% satisfaction. Good. Okay. I'm making copper. It has nowhere to go, and so it has a maximum of 50. I need to look at the next thing I want to get. What will this give me? This will get me that and that. I don't care about that. I need... Oh, okay, that's main quest, apparently. So this will get me an automatic smelter. And glass. Where do I get this? I want this. Conveyor belts. Give me some conveyor belts. And a sorter. Transport cargo from conveyor belts into facilities or between facilities. Can install filter to filter the cargo. And storage. Okay, this is what I want first. Okay, I need gear and I need circuit boards. So let's get that. And then there's iron over here, so I'm just gonna... I can't sprint. So I gotta get this. Okay, so what I need 10 gears. I have 10 iron. So I can make the 10. Yeah, so I'm making the gears, and they're automatically going into the research. But I will need iron. I have stone. Where did I get titanium from? I'm assuming it was from deconstructing the pod. And then to get this, I will need a total of 20 iron and 10 copper. So, okay. Okay, I will get 10 copper. Also, oh, I can automatically construct buildings as well. Okay. Or I'm assuming I can just do it from here as well. So I need 5 more copper. And then while that's doing that, I will get some iron. Oh, and I can just move these around. Nice. So I don't need to get rid of the inventory on the screen. Okay, that's nice. It doesn't like open menus that you can't move around in. Okay. So iron, I will need 20 of you. How many can I make of you? I can make 10. Oh, I can only make 10 at a time? Or I can only set a maximum of 10 to be made. Okay, so I got 15. I need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and make some more iron. Make the maximum iron so I can make the circuit. And I can get the conveyor belts, a logistic manager's best friend. Can I just make the most? No. Do you make 2 each time? You do. I didn't realize that. Stop it. What is going on here? Fucking research being weird. It is early access. It will get better with time.
You have received the sorter and the conveyor belt, which can achieve full automation now. Use the conveyor belt to transport the piled up ores from the mining machine, and the sorter can deliver the ores from the conveyor belt to the smelter for automatic smelting.
I do not have the smelter yet. I will be getting that. Improved logistics. Can I see what... Oh, I can see what it does. From okay, interstellar logistics. Interstation. Oh, God. Logistics vessel. It can dynamically balance the supply and demand of cargo between planets and consumes space warper. Can activate warp. Oh, God. Gas giants exploitation. Jesus Christmas. Fluid storage, high efficiency plasma control, electromagnetic drive. This unlocks the electromagnetic turbine, which in turn unlocks the supermagnetic ring. These are all things I don't know what these words mean. It makes a gravity matrix. These words mean nothing to me. Oh, my brain hurts already. Oh, I forgot I have this as well. I have this as well. I have not even checked this out, the upgrade screen. Mecha Core. Plus 40 oh, okay, this... Able to view veins distribution on the planet. And it requires... It requires 10 electromagnetic matrices, which I do not have. Able to view vein resources in the whole planetary system. Able to view vein resources in planetary systems within 6 light years. Able to view the vein resources and rare vein details in all planetary systems. Oh, jeez. Universal level exploration, none. Mecha core level, none. Huh. Huh. This is really cool, actually. I really like this. I mean, the whole translation, like, it's early access, so it's still going. It's obviously going to have a lot of stuff needing to be, you know, fixed, and a lot of bugs and stuff. But for oh god, it's a very ambitious game, though. Like, it has planetary exploration. It has It's like all about automation. You're fucking building a Dyson Sphere, for God's sake. So, basic assembling process. That's an assembling machine. So, that's the thing I need. I need the metallurgy as well. It goes in stages. I need this. So, what I like to do is between most stages of things, I like to have storage. Because if there's ever a buffer, I can always have backup storage. Like, say a thing stops building a certain item that requires copper, then the copper can go into storage instead of just stopping production. So when that process starts back up, it'll have a lot to draw from. And also, I have places where I can just quickly pick up items that I might need. So I need circuit boards and magnetic coils. I wish it kind of broke it down. So, like, for this I need 20 magnets, which, to make 20 magnets, I need oh god. It's already getting complicated. For magnets, I need iron. So I need 20 iron. And, oh no, it makes 2 of them. It makes 2 per, so I only need 10 iron. And 5 copper. 10 iron, 5 copper. So I'll just start making... I'll need this first. 10 iron, 5 copper. Yes, I know I can. I mean, I should probably set that up as well. God, I can only imagine my automation shit looking absolutely terrible. Should probably actually look at doing one of the upgrades like this one. It's very simple, just copper and NQ. Okay. So once I finish with this one, it'll move to this one, or I can automatically switch between them. I'm assuming. Okay. Nice. Okay, so I have 20 conveyors. What is this? What is this? That's a sorter that I have 5 of.
The sorter is a transportation connector of cargoes between facilities. It will automatically transport them as long as the supply facility and the receiving facility are bridged.
Huh. Does that need to be on a conveyor belt? Okay.
When putting a conveyor belt, all you need to do is determine the starting point and the end point of it. In addition, use the up arrow key to lift up one level, and use the down arrow key to drop down one level after the conveyor belt is lifted. Press keypad 0 to reset the construction height of the conveyor belt to the ground. If you don't want the conveyor belt to be attached to the building, you can try holding down the shift key.
Okay. And then storage? Oh, so you didn't want to give me storage. For some fucking reason. Fine, what do you need? You need 4 iron, 4 stone. I got 4 iron. I need the stone part. Make some. Alright. Double click to open replicator. Oh, so I do have to make them. Okay, let's just, for now, put it there. So you can draw from any side of it.
You built a storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
Huh. Which way do I'm assuming I can put it in on any side. No? What? Do I need one there? This is confusing. How do I... Can I not store things in you? Made in hand make replicator. He told me I could store stuff in there, couldn't he? Didn't he? It makes sense that it could. Yeah. Set the number of slots that... Yeah, that's all of them can be automated. So it does have automation. How the fuck do I get the shit in there? Okay. It says I just need to set a start point and an end point. You in there? Oh, you need to be powered. So wait, can I deconstruct this? Like that. I need another one of UP. I needed another power thing. I need a Tesla tower. Yep, fuck off. 2 magnetic coils and an iron ingot? Or 1 magnetic coil, 2 iron ingots. Magnetic coil. Oh! Oh, that's cool! You can just set it to... I don't want you to make 1, I just want you to make 1. That's cool. If you have the basic ingredients needed to make something, you don't have to make all of the individual parts. You can just click on the final product and it'll make it'll go through the process to get to that. Wait, fucker, did you just take it? No, don't take my inventory shit. I want that fucking... Give me my magnetic coil back, you bitch. Okay, and I need the iron to make this. Wait, I can just click this and have it make it. Aha! And that I can move. Let's try and get them in a line, just to make this simple. And so does that start storing them in there? Set filter. You gonna start putting things in there? Hello? Waiting for cargo. Okay, it does give me back the conveyor belt. So that's good. So if I dismantle that sorter, it will give me the sorter back. Yes, it does. Okay, that is good. I was terrified of destroying things because I'm afraid it was just going to, you know, get rid of the resources for it. Okay. So... How do I get it to draw from my inventory again? Oh, I have to do it from this menu. That. Okay. And I'll set this one to make it as well. Okay. Now, how do I get you to do your thing? I'll do that. Transport cargo from conveyor belts into facilities or between facilities. Input. Okay, there we go. I guess I think I had done it the wrong way. I had set it for output, but now it's input. I'm gonna set filter for that. And so now, if I look at you, you're going to be starting to store copper. And then I can set another filter to come out of you. But from any, like, if this is to be believed, I can set a filter out from any of you. Like, it doesn't have to be... So that's one of the things from Factorio that... Or not Factorio, but Satisfactory. Or this that I like compared to Satisfactory. Also, I can stand on top of this. In Satisfactory... And I'm assuming Factorio as well. It might, maybe. Factorio might be different. I have not touched Factorio before. But in this one, like in Satisfactory, you had very specific start and end point, like, or in and out points. Like, you'd have an input, and then you'd have an output on the other side. So you have to be very specific on where you placed your, like, where you placed your stuff. Also, I've seen this design for a wind turbine before. I think it's really cool. What happens if I go take a dip? I start flying. That drains my power fucking like nothing else. Okay, so I need I need circuit boards and shit. I'm gonna have you set to use my inventory now. I'm gonna have my inventory up constantly so I can just see what's going on up there. Okay. So I need circuit boards. To make circuit boards, I need... You make 2 per. So I would need to make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to make 2 more batches. And it should automatically do it. Like that. And then if I want 7 of these, I would need magnets, which require iron. So I just mine some iron. And this tells me the max I can make. 3, 4. That's really cool how you can set all these things to do at once. I feel like I'm going to enjoy this game. The big thing I'm going to have trouble with is keeping everything sorted. I have issues with that in Satisfactory, where my whole place, like, I tried to make things look nice, but everything just looked so disorganized. And it was, like, very inefficient. I'm gonna need to sit still for a little while if this is going to do its thing. Oh wait, no, I can. Charge myself. Not that one. Use this one. What is this? Huh. I can store many things. I'm gonna just store that in there. I can get some more. Give me some fuel. So I can keep myself constantly charged. So it seems if you cancel something in the middle of it, it does sort of just reset the progress. So now I can just do that. What's the max stack of something? I wonder. What is you? How are you holding up? Okay, you're still filling up. You'll be filling up for a good while. So I need to do this. So to do that, I need to queue up 20 of you. To queue up 20 of you. I'm also going to need to queue up 20 of you. So you can only produce 10 at a time. This is weird how this is done. It's not, it like counts down while also counting up. Yeah, that's weird. Let's just let it finish its thing so I actually know how much I need. Okay, so I need 9 more. Okay, let's just guesstimate here. Let's just guesstimate here and say I need like 10 iron. I should set up another automation thing here and maybe pipe it over. Try and get all of the storage in one spot. Let's just get as many of these as I can. See, the thing with automation games like this is I don't think there's really a fail scenario, or like, you know what I mean, like a fail. Yeah, I think it's good. I think the term is fail scenario, where like you do something wrong and you have to restart because there's no way to, you know, come back from it. Because you can always just destroy and rebuild. Because in most of these, the veins of shit, well, this one, there might actually be a fail because these veins are limited. But they're also, like, extremely large, so who knows. But in Satisfactory, the veins seem to be unlimited, so no matter what you do, you can always, like, just destroy and rebuild. Unless you destroy everything and don't have enough to rebuild. But even then, you can mine manually, so you can just rebuild. Okay, so I need 10 copper. That's not what I want. F. 10 of you. So it seems like this won't start happening until you start counting down. Or until you have one of each. And this should give me more energy. Like this should bump up my maximum amount. Yeah, there we go. Plus 40 megajoules. 1.1 or 28 gigawatts. Plus more movement speed, more inventory. So more construction drones, so I'm building more things at once. More fuel power. I don't know what that means. Drone flight speed, and then I can fly. That I'm assuming is just fucking teleportation. Huh. Is there anything? Oh, hello. There's even more stuff down here. Plus 1 layer storage vertical construction, plus 2 layers lab vertical construction. So you can not only build out, you build up. Plus 60% ore consumption, or minus 6% ore consumption miner plus 10% mining speed. Wait. Does this mean you can mine more from each vein? 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, 40. I don't think I did the math right in there. $36. I'm just fucking bad at math, apparently. Also, I'm tired. 36% less ore consumed. Okay. How do I get you? Requires ray receiver, which I'm assuming is a thing I don't have yet. I'm assuming that's like an actual research. I want to get this mechanical frame at some point, but that requires electric motors, which requires me to research electromagnetic drives, which requires electromagnetic matrices, which I don't have yet. I mean, that's the next basic thing. Okay, so I got that and I got that. Now I need basic assembling processes, which will allow me to automatically make stuff. It doesn't matter if it's slightly slower. It's... Oh shit, I also need to check on this. I need to remember this here. So power load is 140. Do not think that's going to last very long. Should build another one. That requires a lot of shit. Jesus. Okay, next. I should do automatic mining. I should get another one of these miners. I'm just going to stand over here and mine some copper or iron for a little while. This will probably be the only stream I actually do on this game. Mostly because these types of games, I just wanted to show off this game. But other than that, these types of games are very finicky. Like, oh. And nope. Alright, so that was fun. Out of nowhere, people. But yeah, these types of games, very finicky. Like, if you did anything in this game, like, to get anywhere in this game takes or in these types of games takes a long time. So, like, showing the entire process is very... What's to say? Very... iffy? Or, like, it's not really that interesting to see the entire process done. So what I need is another power wind turbine. What I can do is just produce one, and it will automatically produce them. That's really cool. You don't need to remember everything that's required to go into it. Okay, I made another one. This one's making me a little bit scared because it's going into 146% power load. I'm wondering if it's because of that or because of that. What kind of consumption? Yeah, that consumption is definitely I'm wondering if that's balanced. Like, if that's balanced enough. Yeah, it's definitely when that's running. If I do this too close to another wind turbine. Let me oh, need foundational support. Okay, so let's go this direction. And I do that. Is that connected to that, which is connected to that, which... Yeah, now I have a lot of... now I have optimal power support. It should now be completely satisfactory. Haha, satisfactory. God, now I need another one. Can you build another one? You can. Good. And I will also need a mining machine. And a storage. How much can you queue up? I'm wondering. I thought this may be the limit, but apparently not. Like, you couldn't queue up something that costs more than the amount of things on the list. I should probably build another one. There we go. Oh, I need Tesla towers as well. 2 of those. Because I'm going to build over here. I'm going to automate some of this shit. Let's clear out a little bit of area. I could try and... What do you require? You require iron. Okay, let's just get some more iron. That's a lot more. That's a lot of iron. That is 400,000 iron. So, I can see that, I can feel that 400,000 iron would probably be more than enough, like, if I wasn't building a Dyson Sphere. See, the fact that the Dyson Sphere, okay, I didn't mean to press that. Where's the sun? The Dyson Sphere itself will be bigger than this planet. Like, probably bigger than a good portion of this, like, you could mine this entire planet to nothingness. Absolute nothingness. If it was completely made of metal and iron, or like iron, copper, titanium, shit like that. Even if this planet was completely made of this stuff, it would not be enough for the Dyson Sphere. I guarantee it. Because, like, the star is, like, who knows how many or thousands of times larger than this. And the Dyson Sphere has to be far enough away from it that it doesn't immediately melt anything that you try to build around it. Conveyor belts. What do you, how many do you make? You make 3 per. So if you make, like, 10. That should give me enough. How's this going along? Okay, there's still plenty of shit there. Might as well mine some more, or get some more of these while that's building. And what I can at least do is get all this. Get a lot of wood so I can have some, make sure I have fuel. Right. Righty. I can now build a smelter, apparently. I don't want to, though. I want to put the debt there. How many can I get? Ooh, that's a good amount. That's like, what, fucking... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. That's still 8. Yep. There's that. And then what I want is I want to build a storage thing here. Let's just build them close. No need to build out, like, I can think of like optimizing shit like this when I have the resources for it. But right now I'm at a point where all I need are the resources. I need the resources themselves. Once I have like an overflow of shit where I'm like not scared of, like, I don't have to worry about running out of something, that's when I can start focusing on the little things. Like making sure things are in lines and optimizing rows and like making sure things aren't like just to get to one spot. Make sure it has like the straight or the least amount of distance to travel, that sort of thing. I only need to make sure I have the most basic of basic resources at this point. So I didn't need all of these, but I want them anyway. Really? Angle too wide. Like that. I have a filter there that goes into there. And then what I do, and that will be that filter, set filter for, no, not copper, iron. And what that will do, now I will build a couple wind turbines. That's why I was going to clear out this area. So I have places for the wind turbines. That was a big tree. But dude, imagine once you get like a shit ton of resources, you're not struggling anymore. You start flying around to other planets, like completely just automating everything. See, the big thing with this is these aren't like always going to be in optimal spots. So you got to build around the resources you got. and the places they have and the terrain. You're not going to constantly have... Well, at some point you can fill in the sea, which sort of fixes that problem, but whatever. Because I saw, like, a little bit of one video of this where a guy was just building a bridge out in the ocean. I don't want a smelter at the moment. I want the power, I want the wind turbine, I want you there, I want you there, and I want a Tesla tower there. One of the big things I learned later on in Satisfactory is the whole making a complete power grid. Instead of having like a lot of small power grids, you have one large one. When you have one large one, it's very easy to fix. But when you have a bunch of small ones, one thing could shut off and you wouldn't even know it. When you have one large one, if something stops working, everything stops working, so you know immediately. And you know immediately that you need to build another power thing. And now I have a steady source of iron. Now, what I can do next is I can now build a sort of smelter area in the middle here. I want to build like this out here and this out here, and sort of just like start trying to meet in the middle, like have the crafters here. But I need to get the assembling process. I need to get the crafters designed first. Or I can just, what is this? What's the mechanical frame? Oh yeah, that requires the electric motors, which I do not have. What does this do? Construction drones. +1 construction drone task. Why does it go from 7 or 6 to infinity? Unless that's something you can just do over and over again. I mean, it's probably not. See, that one's also infinity. Gigajoule, megajoule, megajoule, 240 megajoules, which that requires energy matrix, or energy matrices, and electromagnetic matrices. Okay. Smelting purification. Silicon ore. Does that mean that pops up on the map? Huh. How do you smelt a crystal? That is not what I like the design of that diamond, though. I like the design of the things in this game. Because, like, look at me. I am a mech. Like, I am as tall as a tree. A normal person would probably be about this tall if these flowers were anything to go by. If not actually a bit taller. You know what, strangely enough, I don't think the things are really to scale here, because I think grass would be a bit smaller, unless this is like person tall grass, or these trees are at maximum 7 feet. Alright. And see, these will probably not be mined out anytime soon. I should put that in there and that in there. Just to make sure I have the... Okay, maximum of 500. That's good to know. Okay, so what was I going to do? I was going to build some automated smelters. But I want to get one of these set up, actually. Let's get the basic assembly processes. What do you do? Prism. Plasma exciter. Wireless power tower. Can consume electricity from the power grid to charge the mecha. Oh, so I stand near that and I just power myself. But that, again, that requires the electromagnetic expert. I can just go ahead and do this one. And then after that one, this. And then after that one, this. And then after that, this. So I got my things. So I need 10 magnetic coils. So let's just get a bunch of copper. Let's just get a bunch of this. Like, get 2 stacks of each. And then a couple stacks of this. Hey, you can... Oh, that's nice. You can take them from a distance. That's very useful. You don't have to be right up on top of them. Okay. Now, let's just see how this... Let's just see this process at work. I need 10 of these, so that's just... That equates to 5. 5. And then I need... This creates 2 as well, so I need 5 of these. And then it just automatically does it. That's such a nice feature. Oh, that's so good. Automated crafting. Like, you don't have to, like, fucking constantly just stare at the menu. Like, you can set it to craft, and you know what? I'm just gonna go off and do other things. Like, I can automatically set up or I can set up an automated one of these things. What is this one? Build 2 of these. Fucking one up. Build 2 of these. Build 2 smelters. Like that. Fuck it. Because I can. It's a thing I can do. Da 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 da. I mean, I do have to... Wait, do I have to... Wait. I just realized I had some. So I didn't need to make more. I didn't want to race the resources. Manual research. So, guess what? I'll just, Hey, what the fuck? Matrix Lab. Center Brains Connector. Used to produce matrices and research technologies. The more matrix labs, the faster the production and research speed. Huh. I will deal with that in a second. I want to set up the automated smelters at this present time. Okay. So I will put this. I like how these things have the ability to just be input on any side, so you don't have to do stupid rotation shit. Okay, so you will be put there. I'll just have you put there and you put there. Why not? And then I will need...
You built a smelter, which can smelt basic
I forgot this dude existed.
such as iron ingots and copper ingots automatically.
Yes.
While you want to make the raw materials and products get in and out of it autonomously, you need to use sorters and conveyor belts.
Okay, so from there to there. Okay, so these can grab from a distance. That's nice. And then from there to there. And then what I can do is I can put a Tesla tower here. How far is your range? That seems to be about the maximum range. So why not just make it the maximum range? Like that. Let's just do that. Wait. Nope.
You have a building without recipe set. Please set the recipe you want.
No, that's not what I want to do.
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than key to copy the recipe and the greater than key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
There we go. I want it to be nice and parallel. Okay, so I have to set you to make copper ingots. What is this power grid? Okay, it's back down to the...
After selecting the recipe, you can use the less than
Not
key
quite.
to copy the recipe, and
Blah,
the
blah,
greater
blah, blah,
than
blah.
key to paste the next building that needs to set the same recipe.
Okay. Alright. Actually... Like, yeah, let's move you. Let's move you over to here. Mostly because I want to... go down from here. So then I'd move that down into a storage zone. Storage, I need a storage. I also need a couple of these filters. Let's just get a few of these, like 5. And then what I will do is I will have a storage right about here. I will have the logistics. I will have that going to there. I'll have that there, and that there. Ah, nice, 69. Ha ha ha. That's the funny number. Oh, I see what the filter's for now. So, like, you can have them coming off of, like, say you have, like, a ton of things on one, like, a ton of things going onto one conveyor belt. Like, you have copper ingots, iron ingots, titanium shit, you have, like, circuit boards being made, stuff like that. Say you have, like, a row of storage as well. This one holds copper, this one holds iron, this one, filter iron. Or filter copper, filter iron, filter circuit board, filter gear, that sort of thing. You know what that kind of reminds me of? That kind of reminds... Okay. Fucking... old Buildcraft in Minecraft. The Minecraft mod Buildcraft and the pipes in that game. You have the diamond pipe, which you could use to sort things like that. Like, with this sort of thing as well. Like, you would have like this. You'd have... You'd set it a filter from a thing in your inventory. But this is from a thing in the crafting menu. But it's the same sort of idea. God, you're producing copper at a rate. So is this, like, unsatisfactory? I should, is there another, I should probably build another power thing. I'll build 2 because I'm going to do the same sort of process on the other side, so I might as well just make sure I have it. Oh wait, and let's just set up 10 gears. And that many circuit boards. Just so it automatically makes them over there. Oh, I got it. Okay. Sure, why not? Down there. See, wait, what I could do is this, and it would just become one power grid. So you want these as close as possible. that. And then just do this. And like that. That's not the nicest looking thing in the world, but whatever. Aha. Oh. That requires the matrices. How do I make those? I need 50 of them, and it makes one. Let's just set... I can make 50 of them. Let's just set 10 to be made. I wonder if there's... Oh, wait. There might be an upgrade for that. Yeah, energy circuit, more fuel power, construction, drone engine. Huh. Either way, the power is satisfactory for now. Oh, I didn't realize I put the smelter up over here. Okay, I need you to make iron. Make iron. And then what I will do is I will put a little bit of a conveyor belt like that. Oh, wait, shit, I want you to go the other way. Three, F1. How to use the hotkeys. I'm a real gamer. 3 F4. I got that to there and that to there. You don't have power. Why do you not have power? You need a Tesla tower. God damn it. Just build one. Also, like, you could sort of play it like this if you wanted to, sort of a la Factory. Imagine a first-person perspective of this. Also, I like the design. It's really, like, it's really creative. Like, that's the I like they really went there. This is a really ambitious project, and I think they have something here. I think the automation games are really popping up recently. Does this thing make 2 Tesla towers each? Because I swear I only had 1 rung up. Oh no, I accidentally just set it to make 2. I am literally a mecha. I am Bumblebee. I can fly. I like... So this is the Dyson Sphere Program. Also, you can do this. Zoom out. Hey look, this is the entire planet I have to work with. And so I zoom out a little bit more. This is the solar system I have to work with. I'm a planet surrounding a gas giant, surrounding a sun. In one system out of all of these that I could go to. There's a fucking black hole over here. Where is it? There's a black hole somewhere. I didn't see where it was on this one. Is that it? No, that's a neutron star. There's a black hole somewhere in this system. I don't particularly want to go to it, but still. Like, it's such an ambitious project. Oh, that's the black hole. Can I, like, zoom in on this? I would like to mention, just the idea of this makes me very anxious. Zoom in back on me. So, like, you can also, like, you can also upgrade your mech to do better things, because so yeah, that thing was memed all to hell. Tesla tower, I need you to be powered like that. Wait, does this cover... Maybe I just need one. Let's just see what I can get away with here. I could just build one here and it would probably power it all. Yeah. Holy hell, it's very close to just not being enough. So one of my favorite things in this game, Sean, is... So in games like this, for like Satisfactory and shit, I don't know if it's in Factorio, I haven't played Factorio, but in Satisfactory, like, to make something, first you, like, if, say I wanted to make, a machine, it says down in the bottom right, I need 4 iron ingots, 2, circuit boards, 2 magnet thingies, and 2 gears, and, actually, let's just make the thing I will need. I will need a storage. It requires me to make 4 iron ingots and 4 stone. I already have those things. Never mind. But, like, fuck it. I'll just make a smelter. Do I have all the shit already? I do. No, I don't. So what this does is... Say I want this. I want this. Usually, you'd have to make the things it requires first. Like, you need to make 4 iron ingots and you need to make 4 stone. No. You just click the thing you want, and if you have the materials, it first makes the first items, and then, like, it goes through the process of making all the things it needs. You don't have to go down the fucking ladder to get the shit. You don't have to first make the iron, then make the stone, and then make the storage. It just does it for you. And even while it's doing that, you can go off and do other shit. I could have it set up, I could have it set to, like, build 30 different things in my, crafting menu, and I wouldn't have to care. I could just go off and it's doing its own thing. I'm gonna mine some stone because fuck it. That's such a good thing in my opinion. How far out? Okay, you should be good if I put the storage somewhere close. I might just build another Tesla tower. I have the 2 of them here. Storage. Let's put the storage like right about here. Build the conveyor belts here. Build this to there and this to there. And now I have it automatically making iron ingots. I need you to filter out iron ingots, even though nothing will probably ever be on this line that isn't iron ingots. I hope this is efficient, because I couldn't. I think this is the filters are required, or the sorters are required to get into or things off of and onto machines. Also, these sorters can go anywhere on the, I do not have... I can make one. See, like, the cool thing about this is there's no, like, set place on the machine. You could just have a filter there if you wanted. Like, say if I build a conveyor belt here. And I wanted to put a filter on there. Now this filter's on there. It doesn't have to be in the middle. I gotta make more of these fuckers. Just make 10 more. And now, and also, another cool thing. So I don't have to be next to it. I could just grab it from here if I wanted to. As long as I can click on it, I can grab it. And this is the upgrade tree, by the way. This game is in early access, and it has all of this crap you can upgrade. I mean, a lot of them are just like, just upgrades of prior ones, like the better smelting, energy storage, stuff like that. But, like, it's still really, it's such an ambitious game. This is just called Mission Complete. Congratulations, builder of great civilizations. Also, this game does have a few typos. It is made by a Chinese company, but they're not. I think they branched, or I think the developers actually branched off from the Chinese company. I don't know. The game will continue after completion. Okay. I love it. Also, the music's really nice to listen to while you're playing. I have high hopes for this kind of game. I probably won't stream it as often. If I do stream it, it will be in between my own playthrough of this. What is this? Coal. I didn't even notice there was coal there. But it'll probably be in between my own playthrough of this in my free time. Mostly because this kind of game isn't, like, it's very slow even for a streaming game. Like, if you were to record it, that'd be a different, like, record and edit it down, that'd be a different thing. But I don't know if this would be something worth streaming regularly. God, I'm so slow. Gotta make more. You can only, like, you can only set a maximum of 10 things of a type to be crafted at a time. For some reason. Okay, can't go over 10, which kind of sucks. Yeah, for stuff like this, where, like, yeah. I mean, that's why a lot of streamers do both. But, even these, like, these types of games are even more so. Like, you can stream and record, but this is very much a, like, if you do stream it, it'd be prudent to, like, do stuff off, like, you would have to do stuff off stream, or else you'd, like, get nowhere unless you stream this for a good 50, 60 hours. Because I'm pretty sure what is my Steam thing for Satisfactory? I have 37 hours in Satisfactory, and it's in the same world that I start. Like, I've done one save of Satisfactory, 37 hours, and I've gotten about a third of the way through. And even then, like, I'm like, it gets exponentially harder as it goes on. Okay, make more. See, this is all this is doing is making it so I can move this is all to get to this, where it will allow me to move slightly faster. Again, I would like to iterate the fact that I'm a giant mech, so I'm, like, as tall as trees and stuff. But these flowers are also, like, extremely tall. These would be about, like, 2 to 3, like, if this is to scale, these flowers would be 2 to 3 feet tall. If not more. Like, unless the trees are really small, I'm normal sized. Or what? One thing about this that I'm not entirely sure about are the veins do have a limit. It is a very extremely high limit that this entire vein right here, this, like, whole thing right here, has 292,000 copper in them, which is probably more than anyone would need for a normal. Like, if you weren't building a sphere around a star, it'd be more than you'd need for a normal one of those. But since we're actually, building, a sphere around around this fucker here, we're building a sphere around this, we will kind of need a lot of stuff. There's another planet in this. There's this thing. This is like ice field, or this is an ice planet. So this is a very small solar system. Oh, there's one very close as well. Reverse rotation. But yeah, for an early, like, a game that just went into early access, there's a lot of shit in it. And I can only hope it gets even better. Like, hopefully they'll fix some of the fucking typos. Fine, I'll build a fucking one of these things. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it requires anything. But I'll just put it slightly out of the way so I can always just destroy it and build some more. Now, what are you? You require
Matrix
power.
Lab. You
Ow.
can use it to make super matrices, or research technologies that require them to unlock. The super matrices are the source code of the center brain for maintaining the homeworld. You can upload as many super matrices to the center brain as possible. You can be
I keep
benefited
forgetting
to
this
unlock
guy
more
exists.
actual world technologies by operating the homeworld simultaneously.
I cannot tell if that is a fake voice or if that is a real person reading that. Because if it's a real person reading that, I want to know how many times or how many takes it took to get the person to actually read the typos. What the fuck is this? The hell? I don't know what this is. Is to produce matrices. The research lab or mode is to consume the super matrices to research technologies, and can only research the technologies that require the super matrices to unlock. Once select the research mode, the matrix labs will automatically research the currently ongoing technology, and all matrix labs share the same research progress. It will greatly increase the research speed by using multiple matrix labs to research the same technology at the same time. Each matrix lab contributes a basic research speed of 60 hash per second. Only... Oh, you can stack them. Only you put all the matrices required by the technology in... I'll figure it out. The tutorial in this game has not been all that great or helpful. Okay, what was I doing? I need one last bit of those, and then I can start making these. I need these, which require a lot of they require fucking 60 of them just to move a little bit faster. Oh, this must be what it means by the hash per second. There's a statistics thing down here. Which apparently, I mean, for some people might mean something. It's making 90 iron ore per minute, but it's consuming 60. Is that power? I'm assuming that... What are these? Okay. Favorites. These are favorites. Okay, so like if I do that and I set it to that. Okay, I understand now. God, that scared the shit out of me. I don't know if they're bad or if they're like little creatures that you have to fight in this game, but if there are, I'm gonna freak the fuck out about them. Copper ore. Slowly going down. Why are you going down? Are you full? No, you're not full. Why are you not... Why is the production going down on them? Huh. What is wrong with you? That's not good. See, it doesn't tell me what the fuck this is. What this is. So in This can mine a total of 117,000 before it runs out. Product stacking. Now it's going back up. Oh, this is full. Oh, that might be what's causing it. Is this storage is not full, is it? Okay, there is a slight limit. Okay, that's why that's not full. Okay. So it's making it slower than it's mining it. Okay. That's okay, I can understand that now. God, I need to where's the crafter when I need it? Assembling machine. Fuck it, build an assembler. Just build. Let's see what this thing does. See, in Satisfactory, I have like something making everything. Like I have at least one machine making every product, or I will have it. Like, I'm very inefficient in that game. I will either have one machine making a thing and then branch off that conveyor belt to whatever other machines I need, or I will have a chain just to make one item. Like, if it requires iron pipes, I won't take from a previously existing iron pipe. Or production line. I'll just make another iron pipe production line specifically for that one. It's very inefficient. I need to like sort that out better. I just realized it probably gave me one for finishing that thing. Okay, oh well, let's just figure out what this does. I want you to make these things, which require you to input... Oh god, okay. You know what, let's make our first production line. What I want is to make these. I want to make the electric motors, which require iron ingots, iron gears, and the magnet thingies. So to make those, I need magnets, which require iron. So for one of these, I require 1 or 2 iron, 3 iron, 4 iron, technically. 4 to 5 iron, if I can do math. Technically 5, because these make 2 of the magnetic coils are made, or 2 magnetic coils are made. Okay. So how many layers of production of crafting is this? I don't need anything to craft the iron. I can just sort of take some out of here. I don't want to dismantle anything. Okay, I can just take some out of here. So I need 1 to craft the magnet, 1 to craft the magnetic coil, and 1 to craft this. No. 1 to craft the gear, and then 1 to craft this. So I need 4. So I have 2. Let's make 2 more. And while that's doing that, I can start setting this one up. Okay, so I will need we'll need a few more filters. Or sorters. Let's just make 10 of them for the time being. I should probably take some of this out of here so I have plenty of iron, and then I need to take some copper as well. There we go. Okay, so let's work backwards. So there will be a assembly machine here. Actually, let's build it up in this area up here. So let's set it to craft me some plenty of conveyor belts. Just so I have the ability to move stuff. And once I finish this, I might end it for the evening, mostly because I didn't plan for this to be a very long stream anyway. I wanted to make sure I was streaming. Alright, let's clear out this area so I can have room. In the future, I'll need to remember that apparently I can build upwards. I don't know how that works, but I'll figure it out. Nope, shit. Find the tree. I should put some of these in my inventory, or in my mech. It automatically uses the, like, I have a power meter down here. I have core energy, and it gets depleted whenever I do anything. Crafting, mining, literally anything. So, you can put things up in the fuel chamber, and it will deplete these to use as energy. Okay, so let's just say this will be the final constructor. This will be the one that constructs the actual electric motor. So I have that one. And now this one, what it will need is it will need 3 things going into it. So it will need 3 conveyor belts. But it will need 2 crafters, which will then require its own crafter. Okay. So, say this one produces the electromagnet. And this produces that electromagnet, or this produces the magnet for that. Wait. Shit, okay. You produce these, which requires this one to produce... actually, just say this one produces the gear. Then over here, this one will produce... I'm trying to keep everything in a sort of grid pattern so it keeps it all looking clean-ish. Okay. Like that. That's the one producing the the magnetic coil, which itself requires a magnet and copper. So the copper can come from this direction. The magnet can come from here. So there'll just be a grid of assemblers. So that will... Nope, not that one. That will not produce that. That will produce... You can't have it automatically produce magnet? What? Wait, what? No, that's not how that works at all. Maiden smelting facility. Huh. I did not know. I didn't realize that. Okay. So I need a smelter instead. Okay, that's weird. I don't... Okay. I mean, it's unique. That's for sure. Okay. I'll put a smelter there then. I already had one. I'm an idiot. And you will produce magnets. Which, oh shit, that's going to require me to branch off from the mining facility. Okay. Or I can just take some out of the actual storage itself. Because it seems to be producing these slightly faster than it's making than pulling out, so that might be an issue. Actually. Wait a second. Is there a thing I just want to check? The technologies. This. Improve logistics. Splitter. I know how to use those. And Sorter Mark II. Can sort cargo more quickly, but it doesn't have a... You don't get a better conveyor belt until high efficiency. Tier 3 logistics systems, which require that and that. Fuck. God. I can unlock this now if I wanted to, but I don't really care to. I know what the splitter does. It probably has the same properties as it does, or as the splitter in Satisfactory. Okay, so I'm going to need fucking power for this shit. Each of them is set to the thing it's making. Alright. Okay, first of all, you require the ingot and magnet. So I need some ingots from over here. I could branch off here, or I could branch out of here. Let's just branch off into another conveyor belt here. Yeah, let's just do this. I will need to go like... So it's along that green one right there, like that. Wait, shit. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna make it as clean as possible. Like that. I will need vastly more conveyor belts than I expected. And then I will build a splitter from there to there. Like that. Okay. I like how that's looking. I mean, it's not... I mean, see, like I said earlier, this... You don't really start thinking about efficiency and, like, building things cleanly and in a specific spot. Like, you don't start building rows and rows of stuff, or, like, making sure everything is very evenly divided and shit like that until you have an abundance of resources. If you have an abundance of resources, that's when you can start worrying about that. You can start like tearing things down and making sure they're built efficiently and all that stuff. But right now, this is just to make sure we have resources to begin with. And that can go in there. Like that. Alright, so that's the copper done. That's the copper ingots. So next, that requires the magnets, which I will need to get from down here. But before that, do I have any... I do not have any of these, so let's just build a few of these. It's probably going to need, like, a shit ton. So let's just set that up. I'm going to need power for days over here. So let's just start adding onto our power grid here. This will be my power central area for the moment. Too close. There. There. I will collide with this building, which I do not need at the moment. Let's just build a power grid. So we should have an abundance of power Yeah, we have a ton of power now. So I also need some of these. Shouldn't need many because it's only right here, but yeah. Alright, so again, I can probably just take from this conveyor belt. Can we? I just appreciate the designs of the buildings. They look very clean and nice. Alright, so this will just go like straight out to the smelter. No, wait, no, this requires that requires this, okay. Not the ingot itself. Okay, that is iron, alright. So what I will do is I will take a splitter from here. I need a conveyor belt. Yeah. It's not going to look the greatest. I sort of built it at a slightly to the right. But whatever. It is what it is. I am, for some reason, slightly too lazy to just do that now, but... So what that does is now I have all the ingots coming through here, or the iron to this smelter, to make the magnets, which will then be sent here. That will be going there, so that makes the magnetic coils, which will then be sent to here, to the production of that thing, electric motor. Alright, you go there, you go there. What were you making? You were making gears, so I need iron ingots for you. This might be the first time I have to actually make a bridge, or a, he just walks right through that conveyor belt, don't you? Alright, so I have the abundance of iron ingots here that I can just pull out of. I need more conveyor belts. Make them more. Alright. If all things goes to plan, this should work. I will conveyor belt here, here, up. Like that. Wait, what? What is doing it? Oh, that's cool. If you press the left arrow, it switches around what direction it will build the thing. That's cool. Let's just build it like that. And then back down. And like that. And yeah, he's just sort of just clipping through that. Okay, that's fine. I will build that there. I'll need need one more of these to finish off this little building process, this little thing here. Alright, you there. And with this, it should complete the... Yeah, it should complete that. Alright. Now all that's left is to power it. Go to storage. And then I will... Oh, nope, I will need a couple more of these. Or... Okay, you make that. Oh fuck, I'm an idiot. This is the wrong thing. These are iron ingot, or these are iron ore. I need iron ingot, or copper ingots. I pulled out of the wrong spot. Alright, so pull out of here, not there. I did a goof. I mean, I could have it just smelt its own. Build another. I have a smelter. I don't need to build another one. What I'll do is just build this here instead. Didn't need to destroy all those, but whatever. It's not that hard to rebuild them. Like that. Over to here. Up to there. And then that to that. God damn it. Destroy it. When in doubt, just build your own, or build another one. Oh yeah, you have to sort of be close to the things before they can build them. You have like these little drones that build the conveyor belts for you. Please note that this is all just so I can move a little bit faster. Does that count as being petty? I really don't know. I don't know what petty counts as. You may cover. What is the power? Power is still going smoothly. At least until everything here starts popping up. Oh. I built the, this backwards. I need that to be the other direction. Here to there. Direction matters. Alright, and those are now going into here. Why is... Oh shit, I didn't bring, I didn't bother to bring the iron in that direction. I need to create another couple of these. So this will need to go around here. Like that to there. And link that to there. And now it's producing them. Oh, fuck, I need one more. And then I can put down this storage bin here. Do that like that. Build that to there and that to there. I don't know why that sounds like a door. But, if all things are going to plan, this is now building electric motors. Which I can only assume are going to be important, seeing as they had their own, like, specific research tree, or they have their own, like, specific research thing. But because of that, I can wait for this to be filled. I can only assume it started going through so quickly because, so I'd rather have, this looks messy, but all in all, I would rather have a backlog of things than have, like, too few of things. Like, I'd rather have it be backed up all the way, like that, than not. Because if it's not, that means... I mean, this means you have an overabundance, and that's better than nothing. Alright. This will be... My base is coming together nicely. My turbine farm. My little copper production area. Still haven't made it out of the 290,000s yet? Nope. 47. I just need 60. Once I get to that, I can move. I don't know how, like, I don't know what my current movement speed is. Apparently I'm in the winter zone? I don't know what that means, but whatever. Are those the actual stars that I can, like, go to like that? Oh, that's so cool. It's 14.5 light years. 17.19 light. That's so cool. I love anything that scales like this is so cool to me. Also, the whole space-time continuum, or the space, what's this thing called? It's like it's a physics thing. I want to go to this gas giant, but the thing is, it's a gas giant, so it's not exactly like you can land on it. That's probably why there's a, also you can see the factory from space. But there is a research specifically for gas giant mining or something. Gas giant exploitation. So you can sort of Dyson Sphere a gas giant. By the way, Sean, do you know what a Dyson Sphere is? Oh, did Ross mention something about it? Unless Ross has played this, I don't know. I haven't watched him. I find it so interesting that we're not even a Type 1 civilization. Oh wait, so are you saying Ross has played this, or that he just knows what a Dyson Sphere is? It's so slow. Oh, okay. But, like, that's a Type 2 civilization. Type 1 civilization is able to utilize all of the energy on a planet, or on the host planet. Type 2 is able to use all the energy in the host solar system. Type 3 is to use all the energy in a host galaxy. Type 4, able to use all the energy in a the host universe. And Type 5 is able to use all the energy in, like, multiple universes, or the ability to create multiple universes. And I mentioned at the beginning of the stream that my first thought was that Gurren Lagann did all of that in the span of 24 episodes. They went from a Type 0 civilization to a Type 5. Alright, let's see how this works. I'll be able to move a little bit faster. Is it noticeable at all? Is it noticeable at all? Guys, I can move a little bit faster. Look at my tiny little jaunt. I'm now in a tropical zone, apparently. Now I'm in a winter zone. Tropical zone, winter zone. Okay. I mean, I like to think that based on the size, or based on how planet sizes are supposed to be, I'm actually just like this. I'm actually like the size of a small country. Just stomping around a planet. Like, I could wander in this direction for a while and I'll make it back around. Oh yeah, you can't really, like, if you go over water, you just sort of start flying. But that takes up so much energy. I do like how I like a lot of the choices they made with the game design in this. Like, the ability to have, like, the menus open while you're moving around and stuff makes things so much, like, it makes them so much easier to use, because you're not like, okay, run over here to a crafter, or like run over here, oh, I need to go over here to get, like, the ability to reach, like, oh, that, or oh, that, all at once, instead of having to run all the way over here, and like menus stopping you, like if you open your inventory to craft something, you can't move around. But in this, you can like queue things up to make, and you automatically make it without having to really micromanage it. Are you just stuck? Oh, you're just very slow at making them. Okay. But yeah, it's very nice what they've done, and I can only see it getting better. I can see why it has overwhelmingly positive on Steam. When I first saw it, I thought it looked a bit iffy, but then I saw stuff like that, where you can like see a planet overhead. I think there's an option for that. Wait a second. Well, there's that. I don't know what that did. I remember somebody mentioned in a comment that you're supposed to be able to see like the shadow of a planet. Like, it got really dark on his planet for some reason, and he couldn't tell why until he looked up and just saw a planet eclipsing him. This already looks better than anything I've made in or in Satisfactory. Like, nothing I've made in Satisfactory was that, like, clean looking. Everything was just sort of all over the place. Da 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 da. Alright, that's gonna end that for the evening. I want to pop open Satisfactory real quick. I just want to you named that save, Sean, just so you know. But what I can do is I can pop open Satisfactory real quick and show you what fucking terrible crap or what shit I did in that game. I've sort of been waiting to go back to Satisfactory until Update 4 comes out, which is supposed to, like, previous saves aren't supposed to fit in, or aren't going to fit in Update 4, so I don't feel, and Update 4 is about to come out in the next in the next few weeks, so I didn't see a point in continuing to play it if my save is just going to be corrupt or get ruined anyway, so I might as well just wait until then, and then I can go back with the knowledge that I have now and try and make things look better. You remember my Satisfactory save. I don't think I've really done much since you were last here and saw it. But things just, like, everything just... Okay, come on, Mr. Video Game Caster Device. You can pick up that this is a game. The game is open. Please. Streamlabs. Come on, OBS. I believe in you. property. Oh, there we go. The moment I started messing with properties, it was like, yeah, no, I'll do it. This is my current satisfactory world that's going to get ruined at some... I don't know where I was. For all I know, it could be in the deep woods being attacked by fucking stingers. La-da-dee-da. But yeah, if when I make another Satisfactory world, I might stream it. Satisfactory is a bit faster than or from what I've seen than like stuff like Factory. I don't know. Maybe the whole automation game thing is a good thing to stream. I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to it. It's all how I feel at that point. Oh God, where am I? Oh, I'm at Site B. Okay. Yeah, I'm at my... I'm at Site B. Which I spawned, like, way across this forest that I really don't like going to. I turned down all the sound settings in this game. Shit, where are my sound settings? Volume mixer... Nope, that's perfectly fine. It's just this audio here. So up here is my pipeline to get back to my other base. Oh shit, fuck. I forget how fast I run because I have the Blade Runners on. I refuse to go down in there anymore, even though I don't know if Sean, I don't know if you saw this. I built this at some point. To get all the way over to some fucking oil, I think. Actually, I don't even think I made it to the oil. My tractor's over there. I don't even have a map at the moment. Yeah, that's that. Okay, you were there. I don't know. I didn't know how much you remember or what you saw of this. I don't know what I'd changed since you last got here. There's my tower. Yeah, I sort of... This pathway across, above this forest was not really a planned thing, I think. I think I was just... No, it was planned. I just wanted to completely bypass the forest because it was just utter garbage going in there. Every time I went in there, I just got bombarded with shit. And I saw spiders in there one time, or stingers in there one time, and I just didn't want to deal with that. So I thought, why not just go around? I think I did cheat in this save as well, because I realized that there was no point in building anymore. Because everything just was not optimized at all. Hey, look, it's my fucking power plant. Yes, taking the scenic route right by the power system. That thing just shoots you out. Yeah, this is what I mean by everything is sort of just very poorly optimized. I just have long here's my tower. I have just long rows of stuff that's not in lines. Everything's just thrown wherever I have a spot for it. Like, I started doing some some stuff with the power plants where I did them, or with the coal generators where I had them all in neat rows, which is a bit better. Like this, I mean, the pipeline system is just utter garbage. Like, I fucking fluids in this game are bullshit. I have splitters upon splitters. So I don't know how I've not run out of coal. I only have like 2 coal veins. One coming from all the way over there, filling this up. And then I have like steel production all the way. That used to look like it was so far away, but now it's not because I can just run there quickly. But yeah, I can. This is my steel production area way over here. It kind of looks a bit nicer than the stuff over there. I sort of had a bit. I planned this one out a bit more because I had the ability to not the miners, because the miners you don't have any you can't really make those look all that great. But these I have these all in neat rows with the splitters going like coal above, iron below, and then they go into these rows of steel producers or foundries, which are all producing steel. And then I get the coal from down here, and then I've blocked off that because that's a fucking spider hell. Yeah, that's this. I sort of done some exploration and more exploration while my stuff was being built, mostly just to find. Oh yeah, this is where I have some limestone being mined. Yeah, I used to have my power system. Jesus, I have a lot of. What is not producing things? Because that used to, unless the the coal power plant suddenly started producing a bit more. Because I swear I wasn't making 1900 of power before. I swear I wasn't making 1900 megawatts. I swear it was like at most 800. This was where my biofuel production area was, because you required that at some point. Is that thing. Down there is where I produce advanced circuit boards or whatever. Like these things. Smart plating, not advanced circuit boards. Yeah, this was one of my prouder moments earlier in the game, because I was like, what is this? It feels like some stuff here is new that I don't remember being there. Even though it's probably not. Like there's 4 iron veins here, and it's all of this is here just to produce the this one thing of smart plating. Like I have stuff producing stuff producing stuff producing stuff. It is just hell. Like I look back on this now and I'm like, oh god, what did I do? Yeah, I had a little one of these out here, like, I'm gonna have a little outpost, I'm gonna be all cool. Oh yeah, fucking up here's where Jesus, I forgot how large and like, just look at my conveyor belt system and you'll understand what I mean when I say I don't know what I'm doing. It's like the fucking freeway. Just look at this hell on earth. Wires over conveyor belts over shit. These are all producing like the materials for the space elevator. This is producing fucking motors for some god awful reason. I swear I had a thing over there making motors. I don't know why I'm making them here as well. Oh no, I had to make them rotors. These are for motors. There's a difference. Don't forget that. I don't know why I decided to build up on this plateau when there was like that perfectly smooth area down there. This whole area over here was just to produce the fucking modular frames. It's its own hell on earth over here. Fucking iron or miners over here. Weird ass elevator here. I don't know what that was for. I think I don't know why I built a wall there. I think there might have been spiders in there as well. Wait, I can actually fucking... How do I... There's a cave in here. I'm gonna regret fucking destroying that wall. What's the thing for my... Yeah, that. Okay. Just so I... if you see cat faces, yell. Okay, arachnophobia mode is on. Hey look, it's a cat face. Fuck you. Fucking booking it out of here. Fuck that shit. So if I'm ever in my world and I just see a weird corrugated wall, I understand what's behind it. Yeah, that's basically my world. This is the world I spent 37 hours on. I'm pretty sure I spent a good 12 of those hours building that bridge. Site B is where I had like a bunch of fucking... Yeah, Site B way over there. It had iron and stuff. It is basically my go-to to get around the forest. I haven't really explored much in the distance because every time I go far enough away, spiders just start spawning and I don't like it. Like, I would heavily endorse an option in the starting of this game. Hey, what is this? Oh, Caterium. That was just there? How did I miss that? But, I would heavily endorse this an option when starting a new game. Just, would you like to turn the fucking stinger things off? Yes, please. I do not like him at all. This whole like everything I built in this gave me a headache. Like, for some reason, I spent a good 3 hours trying to figure out why water wasn't getting to some of these, even though I had, like, I had plenty of water pumps. The output was, like, twice as much as what I needed for the things, but it still wouldn't pump them into the machines. Like, it was all downhill as well. As if there was anything uphill, I had it in a, I had it go through one of the, like, uphill water spout thingies that you need to actually go uphill. I couldn't figure out why the hell water wasn't... Yeah, that's my other miner over there. That's another forest, another entrance to that forest that I don't like. Down there was like a boss thing. At most I've explored up into that ridge up there. It's hard to remember what I've actually explored in this. But yeah, if I start, I don't know if I'll start in a different location. I mean, I'll probably still stick over there, because that's just a very nice area to build in. It's like most of this is like most of the other areas you can start in, like you can choose a difficulty, and basically it chooses your starting location in this world based on like things like resources around the area and stuff like that, how hard it is to, or like the enemy difficulty in that area, stuff like that. I don't really see a point in not starting in that area over there unless you want that extra challenge. Like, it's not like there's any extra benefit, I think, to getting the or to starting in other areas. Other than just, well, I mean, just the extra challenge. Because over there was the... Why did I... What was my plan for this? I don't even know what my plan was for this. Like, I don't even have any miners set up over here. I think my whole... Like, I spent a good portion of time just trying to get the... just trying to build over here. And I never even bothered to start building. Yeah, I have the beacon, but that's about it. Here's that thing, but has no use at the moment. The Mercer Sphere, work in progress. Nothing really useful for, or it doesn't really have anything useful. It's just a placeholder object. But yeah, that's basically my Satisfactory world, and that's why I like automation games, but they give me the biggest headaches because I try to overanalyze every aspect of it. And even though I try to overanalyze everything, or even though I do overanalyze everything, it's not like it does me any benefit. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just going to end it there. 2.5 hours. That's a good for after work stream. I might come back to the Dyson Sphere program. I'll probably work on it on my own time and then come back once I've made some progress. But yeah, thanks for stopping by in the later half, Sean, and the other whoever else is in the chat. But yeah, hope you all have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. Don't roll out of bed. I don't know. Good night.